The Queen may not invite Prince Harry for her Platinum Jubilee if his memoir is too incendiary, a royal historian has claimed to Express.co.uk. Royal historian Dr. Edward Owens has claimed to Express.co.uk that Harry's invite to the celebrations is dependent on the content of his memoir. Dr. Owens is a former university lecturer and has written the book, The Family Firm, Monarchy, Mass Media and the British Public, 1932-53, which analyzes the House of Windsor's PR tactics. He claimed, the date of publication becomes even more crucial because if it's released prior to the actual Jubilee, if there is incendiary, explosive material contained in the memoir, you almost think that Harry might not even get invited. I imagine Elizabeth will invite them next year to her Platinum Jubilee, whether Meghan accepts. I imagine if they come for the Platinum Jubilee, it will be a bit like what happened with Philip's funeral, it will be a brief visit and then off again. Harry flew back to the UK in April without Meghan for his grandfather, Prince Philip's funeral, the first time he had been reunited with his family since moving to the US. After attending the service and spending a few days in the UK, he then flew back to California to be with Meghan, who was pregnant with their daughter Lilibet Diana at the time. His memoir and its accompanying audiobook version are due to be released by Penguin Random House in the UK in late 2022, according to statement from the Duke of Sussex. Harry has not provided a detailed rundown of what his account of royal life will contain but has said it will chart his journey from childhood to the present day. In a statement he said, "I'm deeply grateful for the opportunity to share what I've learned over the course of my life so far and excited for people to read a first-hand account of my life that's accurate and wholly truthful." At the time of the Sussexes' royal split, Harry was reported to have fallen out with his father, Prince Charles, and his brother, Prince William, claims he has denied. He has since admitted that he felt sorry for his father and brother during his and Meghan's tell-all interview with Oprah Winfrey on CBS earlier this year. The Duke of Sussex said that he had felt trapped in the royal family before he met Meghan and claimed that Charles and William, as the first and second in line to the throne, were going through the same ordeal. He told Oprah, "They don't get to leave. And I have huge compassion for that." Dr. Owens claimed, "The one thing that stayed with me from the interview was that he said he felt sorry for his brother and father stuck in their positions, not being able to live more freely like he was doing." Speaking about the possible content of the memoir, he added, he will talk about the difficult relationship that he has with certain members of his family. But ultimately he'll talk about the burdens of monarchy and how difficult it is as young royals to live fulfilled lives. They also have been warned they may not get a warm welcome back to the UK, as their interview with Oprah Winfrey remains fresh in the memory of other royal figures. Mr. Myers told the podcast, "I don't think there has been any real push to come over, tensions are still very high in that sphere of things." Certainly the Oprah Winfrey interview seems to be fresh in the memory for a lot of people, so whether they would be welcomed back with open arms to sit around the Christmas table, I wouldn't bet on that at the moment. The royals are certainly at the moment trying to put their attention towards getting back to work over the next week or so, and we are going to see a lot of activity as all the children are back. Mr. Myers also thinks Harry and Meghan won't help ease tensions in the royal family if they continue to speak negatively about their life in the firm. He warned that Harry and Meghan need to decide what sort of relationship they want with the rest of the family to ensure more fallouts don't ensue. Their attendance at key events such as Trooping of the Colour and the Queen's Platinum Jubilee in June could be at stake, he claimed. Mr. Myers claimed, "It's about time they got on with their own life, not necessarily worrying about other things going on. I think the business of the monarchy has to be treated very differently, and the business of their life and what they want is up to them." Harry's memoir is set for tentative release in late 2022 with all proceeds from the book to be donated to charity. Queen Elizabeth II, 95, is Britain's longest-serving monarch and next year will celebrate her 70th year on the throne. The Platinum Jubilee will mark Her Majesty's historic milestone and her decades of extraordinary service. During her remarkable reign, the Queen has faced many difficult moments, from her coronation aged just 25 after her father George VI passed away, to the death of Princess Diana. The exit of her grandson, Harry, 37, and his wife Meghan Markle, 40, from the royal family is among the recent royal crises the monarch has had to contend with. The Duke and Duchess of Sussex dramatically announced last January that they would step back as senior royals before they moved to the US. A 12-month review of their positions was then launched, and in February of this year the Queen confirmed the couple would not return as working royals. The latest chapter in the Sussexes' royal departure came in July as Harry announced he would publish a memoir. The book about his life is to be published next year as his grandmother, the Queen, celebrates her Jubilee.